I was just admiring my new tripod. I even signed this one. Look, I signed it. Yeah, there you go. Because I'm always losing my fucking tripod. And I thought, well, if I'm going to lose it, at least somebody can say, I got a tripod that belongs to Tim Purvis. Who the fuck is Tim Purvis? You'll find out very soon. You'll find out really fucking soon. I should buy a bunch of tripods and just fucking sign all these motherfuckers. Just in case. Maybe I could make a thing out of it. I don't know. Anyhow, tonight I was at the Zen Lounge. May 1st, 2023, bitches. May 1st. First show of the month. And I got more coming this week. At least 2 more shows coming up. Because I'm trying to put myself out there. Trying to do more. Trying to be funnier. Tonight at the Zen Lounge, wasn't great. Not because it was bad. But because really nobody was there. It was just comedians. Comedians telling jokes that they may or may not have already heard from you. And even if they did, or even if they didn't, they were like, I'm a comedian. I'm funnier than you. Here's what I would have said. And all of us tonight got up there and did that. And then we heard mostly silence. Why? Because comedians are a horrible fucking audience for other fucking comedians. We do not treat each other well. We piss on one another and then say, you should have been funnier. But how are you going to be funnier if you don't try? How are you going to be funnier if you don't try? You can't be. There's no way to be funnier if you're not putting yourself out there and saying stupid fucking shit. That's all there is to it. But, I want to thank Ryan Horoff. He's going to be moving to New York soon. He's a funny guy. I really enjoy him every time I see him. He puts it on. He's putting it on right now, and I believe Vander is going to be taking over the Zen Lounge here in a couple months. So that should be interesting. I wonder if there will be a bigger draw in the future. As for tonight, the big challenge was trying to get other comedians to fucking laugh. And it's psychological. It's psychological, folks. It's like psychological fucking warfare when you're trying to get other comedians to laugh. It is psychological warfare. It really is. Because you know the other comedians are fucking funny, and you know that you love them, you know that you enjoy them, but they don't always love and respect and enjoy you back. A lot of times they're like, shut up, get off the stage, I don't want to talk to you. Or just leave. I mean, that happens too. They're so done, why am I going to stick around? Fuck it, I'm leaving. I always stick around. Because I'm showing my support for my comedic community. That music's getting loud. Oh, fuck it, I'm not getting paid for this anyway on YouTube because I don't have enough followers and I don't have enough watches. So therefore, YouTube doesn't give a fuck about me. So fuck it. Fuck it! I think the point is, it's not the point. No, I think what I really want to say, really is that I still kind of have a nervousness going on stage. I am especially nervous when it's nothing but comics. But I enjoy the silence because it helps make me a better comedian. Because your goal is to win them over, if you can. And comics are the hardest audience to win over because they already have their own proclivities, their own prejudices, their own thoughts on what comedy is all about. And it isn't, and if you're a new comic, let me tell you this right now, you are not getting help from the comedy community until you've been there for a while. Once you put in 2 or 3 months, then they'll start offering you advice, oftentimes unsolicited, but so long as you're demonstrating, okay, listen to me, so long as you're demonstrating that you're willing to go up on stage frequently, they will see that you mean what you're doing. I hate the phrase taking it seriously. Okay? All you guys who are probably watching me right now, comedy friends, I hate the phrase taking comedy seriously. Being committed is great. Taking comedy seriously is self-defeating. If you are taking comedy seriously, then you miss the point of comedy. Because comedy isn't serious. It's about making fun of life. Being committed to letting people know your comedic genius is different. It's different. It's not serious. It's fuck you. You don't like me? Get out. That's comedy. So no, I don't take comedy seriously. I don't take the idea of being a comedian seriously. I am committed to being a strong comic, though. If that makes any sort of fucking sense to anybody watching this, I am committed to being a strong comic. And I'm still building my profile. I'm still building who I am as a comic. Okay? None of this shit is serious. But I love doing it. I love doing it. So, I'm not going to sit here and rag on people. I'm going to sit there and try to laugh with them as they're saying what they're saying. Because it's important for us as comedians, especially, to support our fellow comedians. It's important to support fellow comedians because they're putting everything on the line. And it's also important to say, hey, if you take this too seriously, you're going to destroy yourself. Because if you're so dead set on the fact that everything I'm doing is killing it, then you're setting yourself up for failure. And I have seen it multiple times already in the short time I've been doing this. I have seen it. And it's sad because there's some comics who are just, they are funny, but then they get up their own ass and think that every night is supposed to go that way. And that's why I kind of enjoy it when the audience is silent, because it keeps me true to my task. True to my task. Finding a way to make you motherfuckers laugh. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to try to make all of y'all laugh. And I know, I'm already resigned to the fact that it isn't always going to happen. It isn't. It isn't always going to happen. You're going to have bad nights, you're going to have good nights, you're going to have so-so nights, which is basically where I'm at. I'm a middling comic at the moment. But one of these days, I feel like I'm going to accomplish something bigger than I expected. Not because I'm thinking I'm great, but because I think I can connect with people in general. And over my life, before being even a comic, I have connected with people. I have. And I know I can continue to do that, and I enjoy connecting with people. I really do. Even though people piss me off, I can still connect with people wherever I go. And that connection is what is driving me to continue this journey. Okay? It's what's driving me. You know, and if you ask me why I growl one more time, I'm just going to growl back. Because I've already answered this question in a previous video. You might not have watched it, but I did answer the question. Alright, I keep going way over long in these things. I don't even know why. I don't know. I like talking about it. I like discussing it. I like just being. I'm an artist, people. I'm an artist. Okay? Artists are weird motherfuckers. I'm a weird motherfucker. Artists do shit without reason, without compromise. We just do shit. And you're asking us, why do you do it? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. You just do it. When you're an artist, I want to do this. And then you do it. That's all there is to it. When you're an artist, you do it. You don't think about it. You just do it. It's an expression of what's going on up here in this fucking noggin. It's an expression of who you are as an individual. It's an expression of what your personality is and where you're going as a human being. Being an artist means saying, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want anyway, even if you don't fucking like it. And I think that's what I love most about comedy, because you can be an artist. I'm a writer. I'm a storyteller. I'm an artist all the way around. All this shit works together. I haven't given up writing. I just haven't been in a place recently where I can push forward on my writing. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again in the future. Continue writing. I'm going to continue to tell stories. Whether those stories are on a stage, or through animation, or just through my stories that I tell on the page, I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to tell these stories. Because that's who I am. That's what I do. I don't capitulate on that regard. And no matter how many people abandon me, or tell me I'm an idiot, or try to contradict who I am as an individual, who try to dismiss my pain, my suffering, and everything else, I'm always going to be an artist. Will I succeed? Fuck if I know! I don't know if I'm going to succeed or not. None of us do. But here's the one thing I can promise you. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep putting myself out there. I'm going to keep expressing myself. Even if it gains no headway. And like other artists in the past, when I die, suddenly I become popular. In which case, fuck you, I could have used the money now. Maybe I wouldn't have died if you just gave me money. You were amused? Pay me! But I'm not doing it for the money. Clearly, I'm doing it for my sanity. Because, well, I haven't chopped my ear off yet, but as an artist, I'm a little insane. Some would argue I'm a lot insane. And I know people who would say that to my face. Tim, you're not a little insane. You're fucking nuts. Okay. Alright. It is what it is, and that's all it is. So, where the fuck am I now? I'm in my car talking about tonight at the Zen Lounge, and I'm mentally preparing myself to get up at Carmichael's tomorrow. And tonight threw me off at the Zen Lounge because there basically wasn't a time limit. It was just like, do your own thing. And when you're introduced to that and you have a prepared set, and all of a sudden the host is like, fuck it, it's nothing but comedians here except for two guys who just walked in. Do what you want, just don't go over 15 minutes. I'm like, well, shit, son. Now I don't know what to do with myself. Except for ramble for 15 minutes. Less than that. I did less than that. I actually had a couple bits I was going to do. And then talking in front of a bunch of other comedians. It just went off the rails because now I have no plan. And that's the problem with me. If I don't have a plan, it doesn't work. Okay, I have to have a fucking plan. And now my host is telling me, do whatever you want. There's no plan. Take as long as you need, so long as it doesn't go over however long, because it's just us comedians. And I'm like, fuck! Because I know it's going to be a shit show no matter what I say. No matter what I do, it's going to be a shit show. There's just no way of recuperating from that. It's nothing but comedians. And you know it's going to go bad, period. So, my mind was, fuck it. Here's what I'm going to do. There's no audience. There's no real audience. It's just me, you, and whatever the fuck falls out of my mouth. So that was the night. Let's see if you enjoy it. Let's see if you enjoy it. But you know what? I love you all for watching. Fucking watch it. And comment below whether you liked it, hate it. If you're new here, subscribe, like, follow, build it. I don't know. Build my profile, would you? If you're not new here and you've seen me doing the same crazy shit that I've done before, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by, and come back again later and I'll have some more shit. Because I'm going to attempt to do 3 more shows this week. Oh shit. This is going to be a long fucking week. I love y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you again soon. Also, I should probably do an outro, so I guess I have a little bit more to go. So, alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'll see y'all later. If you don't come back for the outro, fuck it. Whatever. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
It's the second time out here. We're all out here trying to make it work. Feedback now. We really appreciate, well, I was about to say you too, but it seems to be just you now. Coming in, you know, being cool. As I always joke that these bar shows are what I call ambush comedy, which is to say that no one knew there was going to be a show, and then one happens against your will. So thank you very much for being a good sport. Coming up to the stage next, you actually work with Layla, don't you?
Yeah.
Both at Funny Bone? Yeah. Another Funny Bone employee coming on up, trying to make...
Funny Bone?
Yeah.
Dude, y'all get a nigga in there? Damn.
You're going to have to talk to Janelle about that shit.
Yeah, man. If he could get you in, he'd get himself in first. I'll tell you what. as would we all. Please welcome to the stage the very funny Tim Purvis, everybody.
Whoa, careful.
Careful there. Okay. I get tired of this fucking phone flipping the fuck out. So apparently this is practice. This is just practice tonight. So normally I would come up here and say, I'm Tim motherfucking Purvis. And some other fucking bullshit. But tonight, I am just recording shit for my YouTube channel. By the way, I do have a YouTube channel if any of you give a shit about any of that. You can probably find me as Tim motherfucking Purvis, iCentrist, whatever, I don't know. It's Cosmic Fantasies on YouTube. You can find me on there. I am doing my shit. So this is what this is going to be right now. So, I'm going to try something a little different. Don't go over 15 minutes, right? So since this is going to be that way, this is what we're going to do. By the way, comics are the hardest people to perform from. And I love you all. Y'all are fucking fantastic comedians, okay? Tony, that was funny. It really was. I know you didn't hear a lot, but that's how this shit goes down. All right. But, what was I going to say? I had it in my head just a second ago. Oh, God, what was it? Oh, yeah, apparently I'm a bitch magnet. Every woman I've been with has been a bitch, dumb, and crazy. Daryl's looking away, he's like, I'm done. Let me go into psychosis. Yes. I'm sorry, I got really derailed by how this is going on because I had a fucking thought in my head. Anyhow, my first girlfriend. We were having sex one day, and it was going pretty good. Hey, Bender, what the fuck?
I want to hear more of the story. Keep telling.
I'm going. And she's down there, she's giving the chef a good work, and she's smiling, and she looks up at me, and she says, with this pleasant, beautiful expression, why did they call him balls? There was really only one. And I'm like, we've been in the same science class together. We understand basic anatomy. Do I really need to find myself in the position where I have to explain to you how this works? You see, it shrinks up, so the balls aren't hitting the floor. They're also not hitting your thighs, you know. It's protection. It's evolution. That's how that fucking works. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I love it.
The one ball, the two ball. 3.
Well, if you have one nut, I guess that's a problem. Now for the psychosis is a problem because, again, all the women I've been with have a fucking mental problem with psychosis. One time, we were in the cafeteria in high school, and she decided she was going to get into a fight with another girl over a seat. She's like, that's my fucking seat! Get out! And I'm like, it's just a seat! No! So she goes to fucking pick up another chair, and she's gonna fucking hit this bitch with it. It's like, it's not worth it! It's not worth it! You know, my first wife gave me a similar experience as well. When we were getting business done, and she's like, "What happened?" I said, "What do you mean, what happened?" "I'm done." I don't know, it just went limp for no reason. I have no idea. I can explain it to you at all. Actually, I do love this. I do love how this is working right now because as comedians, we have to deal with silence all the time from the audience. So trying to get something to work really doesn't always fucking land, and I'm especially good at it because I do wild fucking shit. So let's see here. Alright, I set my timer for 10 minutes, so I'm going to try to do something that is going to get you to laugh. I don't know what yet. You all are a tough fucking audience. But I think all of you are pretty funny. So, what do I want to do? I've criticized the first one. Criticized the second. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! The first fucking wife. We were living with her fucking friends. Okay, we were living with her friends. And shit got wild one night when her friend and her sister decided they were going to start fighting each other. They grabbed butcher knives, held it to each other's throat, and there's my wife. Do it! Fucking do it! Cut her! Cut the bitch! What? And I'm like, okay, hold up. Everybody calm the fuck down! You're pregnant, there's a baby over there and a toddler. And Teletubbies is on the television! Is this really the environment that you want to have a knife fight in? That was good, thank you!
Where'd the baby come from?
It was theirs! And they're getting ready to murder each other! Let me leave you with this shit. There are two skeletons hanging by manacles in a dungeon. The skeletons are what to do. One skeleton says to the other, we had any guts. We get out of here! So I'm going to do that to you and spare you any further fucking ridiculousness. Come on, Ryan.
Alright, Tim Purvis, everybody. This man has got to be careful where he leaves his notebook, or people might think it's a manifesto. Tim Purvis, everybody.
All right. So that was the Zen Lounge. That was the night. All the comics are funny. I enjoyed them. There were very few laughs because, again, comedians don't like to laugh at each other. I like to laugh. I like to express myself. I like to support my fellow comedians. So I laugh when something sounds really funny. So that's what I do. I try to support my local comedians. I will say this. I got real life funny to fucking laugh. Where did the baby come from? Where? There's suddenly a baby! Which was hilarious. His response. There's a baby! Why is there a baby? I don't know. But there was. the knife fight was getting ready to transpire, and there was a baby and a toddler and Teletubbies on the channel. And my wife at the time was pregnant. My first son might have died because these bitches wanted to kill one another. That's a true story, by the way. A little bit of hyper, really, because as a comedian you have to liven it up some. But I gotta tell you, that situation was fucking frightening when it actually went down. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? What I didn't get to was that the boyfriend of one of the sisters showed up. I think it was the main sister. It was like, hey, whoa, hey, let's de-escalate this situation. And he managed to pull it off. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this shit. What the fuck are you doing? Why is this happening? So yes, that shit went down. They would probably all say, no, that didn't happen. Yeah, this bitch is lying. They were getting ready to get into a knife fight with butcher knives, and people were about to get murdered. It's a real story. Hyperbolic or not, that's a real story. And I had other shit I wanted to say, but I'll say that for later. I'll say that for a later time. I do have some jokes coming up. I'm still working. I haven't had a lot going on the last couple of weeks because I've been busy with personal shit. And that's been problematic. I wanted to get out more, but I wasn't able to because of the personal shit. So I expected to be able to have a clean set, and then I was slapped with the idea to do whatever the fuck you want. And I was like, well, I don't want to just do the set. And the other comedians were like, be funny. And that shit is nerve-wracking. Not because I can't do it, but because, well, how the fuck can I make these motherfuckers laugh? Because I know how a solely comedian show goes, and you don't know how to bring them on board because they're in the audience, okay? They're at the tables, they're drinking their beer, and you can tell already that they're only thinking about what they're gonna say. They're not thinking about what you're saying. The reason why they're silent is because they're concentrating on their own sets. They're not concentrating on your set. They might have heard it before, they might have not, but they're like, yeah, no. I'm paying attention to when I'm coming up next. And funny thing about comedians, they laugh after they've already been up because they've already said their piece and now they don't have to worry about it anymore. So if you can get them before they go up, you're doing a good job. Alright, you know what? Fuck. And it's just the way it is, okay? It's just the way it is. It's a tough business. If you're thinking about becoming a comedian, know that you're basically pissing in the wind and only soaking yourself. But it is enjoyable, it is rewarding, and you do get to meet a lot of fucking people. So, I mean, do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. But don't think that you're gonna get popular overnight, because you're not. It takes a lot of fucking work. I know comedians who've been doing this for 20 fucking years and nobody has ever heard of their name. They've never seen this person, they never heard of this person, and they've been working for decades trying to get their name out there. If you're prepared to do that, do it. Have fun with it. But don't forget, you're going to have some sort of job for income. Because comedy isn't going to pay unless you're a well-known name. But God damn, is it enjoyable. just have to do it to really understand it. But before you can really understand it, you also have to get past the stage fright, which, believe me, 99.9% of comedians who come up fresh time are going to be scared shitless. And they're going to be comedians who's like, oh, you suck. But those motherfuckers went through the same fucking thing. But they're not going to admit it. It's only until you get to know them, you're like, you're a fucking liar. You asshole. And they're going to laugh it off with you because, well, yeah, you have to earn your stripes. You have to earn your presence. You have to earn what you're going to do as a comedian. You have to go up there and gain the trust of the other comedians saying, yep, you're committed to doing this. Welcome aboard. And then they're going to, when they welcome you into the club, that's when you're going to start getting an advice, okay? That's when you're going to start getting any advice. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for enjoying this. Potentially I have 3 more videos coming up this week. Unless I didn't post this until a couple weeks from now. Because I am often slacking when it comes to my social media content because I'm a lazy motherfucker. It's not that I don't care, it's just that I have so much going on in my life that oftentimes I just don't feel like fucking dealing with it. So I won't. Then you're like, it's been a month, where's the material? Oh right, I recorded it, I just haven't edited it yet or put it up online. Because I'm a lazy asshole. You're welcome. It's not you, it's me. 100%. I am just fucking lazy. I'm fucking lazy as fucking fuck. And self-promotion is a part of the game that I despise. I hate self-promotion. I hate trying to sell myself. I hate trying to put myself out there. Advertising, that is. Getting up on stage is the easy part. Reminding people that you were on stage. That's the hard part. I was there. Here's what I did. Check me out. Like, subscribe, follow, see where I'm at. I'll rear my ugly head at some point. Don't worry. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about it. I just don't do it as frequently as I should. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming back. If you have frequented this page or wherever the fuck you see my face at, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you more than you know. Okay? And I'm gonna still be out there. I'm gonna still be out there doing my thing. Don't worry. I haven't gone away. I just haven't said a whole lot fucking about it. That's what it really boils down to. I just haven't said a whole lot about it. And that has to change, I know. Alright. I have some shit I'm going to try to hit this week. Carmichael's, of course. Nowhere in particular. First week of the month. And I'm going to see if I can get my ass up to Nimbus Cafe. Out there. Trotwood? Troy? I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see how the audience thinks about me. I'm going to show up and they'll be like, oh shit, who's this motherfucker? And I'm going to try to record every one of them and put it up. I just don't know. The more recordings I do, the slower I am at it. Just saying. Bye! Love you! Peace!